guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're gonna look at this guy right here. So this is EZA Super FUU. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this character, right? It seems like they potentially could have given him more. Just quickly going over him, he gets 50% attack and defense from his super attack effect. He's greatly raising attack and defense for one turn right there. Then his passive, he's getting 150% attack and defense when performing a super attack. And then he gets 1 key, 10% attack and defense, and a 10% chance to dodge, up to 50% per time traveler category ally in the team. He gets 50% attack when HP is 50% or less, and then another 50% attack and defense after he dodges once for the turn. Now, I mean, I think he's going to be strong, but I don't think that this kit is allowing him to be special, I would say. The dodge is certainly good, but maybe that could be buffed to 70%. I just feel like he needs like one more thing, or his numbers would need to be a bit bigger, I feel. I don't know. It just seems like not really enough. He just needs one more thing. Now, we could get really good, like, sort of like links by putting him in the middle right here, but we need the dodge to get his full passive, right? So his link set is what? Brainiacs, Demonic Power, Innocence, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Infighter, and Shattering the Limit is what he's got in terms of his link set. I don't know. Just being real here, I don't foresee too much use out of FUU. I guess one thing that's really good with him, let's see, categories are Dragon Ball Hero, Time Traveler, Exploding Rage, that's good, Battle of Wits, and then Crossover, of course. The thing that's really good about him is that unlike a lot of these characters that need Crossover or Dragon Ball Heroes, this guy is just a Time Traveler character, right? So it's like you're gonna get these Time Traveler options on the Dragon Ball Hero team or Crossover team anyway. But this guy, decent on the Time Traveler team is what it looks like, right? In terms of like sort of like the way his passive is set up, which is good because Time Traveler is just such a huge category, right? That's another team. I was going to say that's a team that really needs a 170, but I guess Hearts, it leads Time Travelers, right? So perhaps Hearts, could do it there. All right, let's see what FUU can get for us. So remember that he's getting 150% on his super attack, and then 50% from his super attack effect right there, in terms of defense. And then there's also the other 50% after he dodges. I don't know if he's in like slot 3, right? And like the first attack he dodges, I think his defense, like this guy could certainly tank normals from every tough boss in the game. No dodge. Okay, good. All right, well, remember, he gets 50% attack and defense when he dodges, so our attack stat would have been higher, even higher right there. Thanks, FUU. Thank you so much, man. You have stage fright, buddy, in your showcase? Come on. Oh, my God. All you have to do is dodge, man. Just dodge. Just dodge. That's it. Just dodge. Give us the attack buff. But that extra damage, right, having to be in slot 1 to get that's not very realistic. I guess maybe against, like, some AoE bosses, like, if we're going up against, like, Baby or something like that, right, he could certainly get the dodge off first. That is true, right? Like yeah, against Baby, right? AoE Baby would do the attack, and then FUU gets the dodge, and then he could get the extra little attack buff in, like, slot 3 or something like that. I guess, again, I do think his defense, he will be able to double-digit tank, I think, pretty much every tough boss. Maybe not the Metal Cooler core after the core super attacks, right? Because he hits so hard afterwards. I think, probably. But this is type disadvantage. I do think FUU, I feel like, would be double-digit tanking, against Cell Max, but he has type advantage. Okay, this sucks, so we're not going to be able to see him because Goku is not attacking at the start of turn. We can't get the little... Dude, FUU, watch, I'm never going to get the dodge the entire rest of this video. Like, that was my chance, turn 1. Now Goku is just never going to attack slot 1. We're not going to get a chance. 8.53. So he's just doing like a bunch of 8 million attack stats, right? With a 50% chance to dodge. But there, once he gets that dodge, like notice his attack jumps up. It should really be quite a substantial buff too. Like once he gets that dodge, I feel like his damage is probably going to jump up to like, it's going to be over like a 10 million attack stat, right? Especially depending upon what the rotation is. So it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm too harsh on this guy, and he actually can be pretty decent, right? This FUU, I just feel like he needs one more thing. Maybe even, again, just his dodge being buffed up to 70%, maybe a minor support buff, maybe like all allies 2 key 20% attack and defense or something like that. Just a little bit something extra, I feel like. But at the very minimum, I can be very pleased that this guy is not... we could... Okay, so with hearts, it's at 144k. What is he at with hearts? 175. Again, I want to see him get the attack buff from dodging. But, I mean, yeah, his stats... I mean, in terms of links, right? Like, sort of like in between, like, that works out very well. Let's try this, though. Let's do this. Okay. Give us a dodge, and again, we should be above 10 million right here. Remember, hearts is giving a decent support buff as well. Dodge. Okay, perfect. There we go. So now we get the big extra attack buff. Nice, nice, nice. He didn't dodge that. 400k is not great. 9.64. Okay. Yeah, 400k from this Goku. Certainly not super good, I would say. A lot of his defense, though, does come on attack, right? So that's like, you're not... If you're seriously running Super FUU, you are not running him in slot 1, right? It's just that there's a little bit of extra damage I could get by putting him in slot 1 like that. FUU does also get 50% attack when HP's 50% or less, which we could see now, which is good. Okay, let's do this right here. Okay, so I would like to finish this phase of Goku off right here. Then I'll be curious to see what type of damage FUU will give us on this next turn, right? Again, because he gets that extra attack buff when HP's 50% or less. For the most part, I feel like that's not really that great of an ability either. Extra damage when HP's under 50%. I'm not too high on that. I don't know, something about this FUU. And maybe I'm just hating. I don't know. I just feel like Golden Cooler with the support and the damage reduction and the quadruple supering. Right? Oh no! Demon Goddess Toa, she healed us! No! Well, I mean, I guess it's fine, because she does give a stronger support buff, right? What are we at right here? Yeah, damn, he's up to 234 right there. Well, wait, he's at 234, but that's lowered defense. His defense was lowered by Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so he could get even higher. Yeah, this is a turn where his defense, I think, would be looking really good. This is with Toa's increased support buff, right? Let's put him in slot 1 right here. If he dodges this first attack, I mean, his attack stat's going to look super good. If he was in slot 1, I think it's the 50... Of course, he doesn't dodge. What are we at right here? 11 million. Okay. The 50% attack buff was active right there. Toa healed us, but I believe FUU's passive activated first. Because that's why he was so high right there. I mean, 11 million is definitely good. 11 million with a 50% chance to dodge. He still at least has got a chance to dodge. You guys know how I feel about dodge and, you know, all these bosses. You know, the Metal Cooler Core, Cell Max, you know, FUU could go in front of all these ridiculous Red Zone bosses' super attacks and just dodge them. I might be hating on FUU a little bit because there's a good chance FUU is going to be on a lot of my Red Zone no-item runs. Because... You know, yeah, not surviving Metal Cooler Core. That's why we just dodge. You know, shit like that, right? Like, yeah, there's not many... The Metal Cooler Core, right? He supers, and then the damage he deals, even on normals for the rest of the turn, is oftentimes, like, unsustainable, right? For many of the units in the game. So, it's like a character like FUU that's dodging, that at least would give us a chance, right? Whereas, again, a lot of the game... does not really have a good chance. So, there was FUU. I think FUU is... He's a decent character, actually. 50% chance to dodge is really valuable, man. As they just continue to buff the hell out of these bosses like that, dodge is really strong. I just wish 70% feels really, really good. on a lot of characters. I think if his dodge could just get up to 70%, maybe with the full, like, a full time traveler team, and you get like 70% chance to dodge, I think that could be pretty good, right? Let me know what you guys think of Super FUU, though. EZA Super FUU. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.